Hello everybody! Today we are inspired by the wonderful pottery of the Ming Dynasty in China, and we're going to design our own vase, and we're going to maybe be using some watercolor paint, some blue Sharpies, but first I've got a piece of paper that I have folded in half, and we're going to make one half of the vase on one side of our fold and then open it up to make the other side. So what I'm going to do is line up this shape with the folded edge of my paper, trace it on, and then while it's still folded, I'm going to actually be able to cut this line with my scissors, taking my time with my alligator's mouth, going slowly and making sure my fold is on the opposite edge. If my fold is not on the opposite edge, this is not going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut all the way across on my paper there, and then when I open it up, there we go. I've got my vase shape. Once you have your vase shape, we are going to design some patterns, like I said, inspired by that Ming Dynasty of China. And a lot of these patterns sometimes tell a story. So you might have already come up with an idea for your vase, hopefully, and you've got kind of an idea of where you're going. But I'm just going to show you some really simple patterns and shapes and designs. Do it how you would like to do it. So you can go right in with paint, or you can draw in with Sharpie first, like I did with the one on the left here. And the first thing I like to do when I'm painting is I like to kind of trace around the outside with one of my shades of blue. So I've got darker blue and I've got turquoise blue. And I'm just going to use the tip of my paintbrush to dance like a ballerina across the edges. And I just think this looks nice. You don't have to do this, but that is the first step. I just went all along on my messy mat. You can see all the paint that got on my messy mat. Good thing I protected my table there. One good thing to do maybe is to draw a curved line along the neck of your vase to get you started if you're not sure where to start. And then again, the rest of this is up to you. I'm going to go ahead and show you some things that I might add. You could even draw some trees or birds or flowers and butterflies, or you can kind of stick to some more simple patterns. So I'll put some examples on the screen here if you would like to pause and go ahead and add your own designs. So let's go ahead and fast forward while I add some patterns here. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. I'm just going to keep going and add some more details to make it more fun, but I was inspired by koi fish, and this is where I'm going to stop for now. Now, if you drew with a Sharpie, you're welcome to add a little bit more as well. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward and do that here to make this one more interesting. And there you have it. This is how both of my vases turned out. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Does your vase tell a story? I will see you next time when these dry. Love, your cozy art teacher.